In this video, we will talk about some specific options. First, we'll cover rich formatting, then illustration and infographics, photorealistic images, YouTube videos, and interactive widgets. I'll show you with two examples. The first example content is about visiting the Louvre Museum, the practical and complete guide. So it's an article in French. So here you have a YouTube video that naturally integrates into the content, telling the story of the Louvre, 800 years of Louvre history. Right here, you have what corresponds in the brief to illustration and infographics. So there's a small infographic illustration here. As you scroll down right here, what you see are the key facts, for example, the whole section with the little summary section. Right here, the categories with the museum's pricing or even the price simulator. If you go there with, for example, 13 adults or 23 adults, or 13 adults, well, you can simulate the price that you will have to pay at the museum entrance. This is directly integrated on the page. As for the brief, then we're dealing with interactive widgets for everything related to the price simulator, and we're using rich formatting for all the parts about the museum's pricing, all the little visual enhancements within the content that you can find here, 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 and here. There you go. You can find them just about everywhere. Right here, well, it's perfect since we have an image of the Mona Lisa, which is the iconic figure of the Louvre Museum. Right there, we have a photo of the facade of the Louvre Museum, which is a unique photo, that was generated with artificial intelligence, of course. And right here at the end, well, we have the Louvre Abu Dhabi. So we also have a photo that was taken of this monument in Abu Dhabi. So there you have it. You have photos that are directly integrated with quality via YouTube videos and a diagram. Now let's look at another example of an article about a 4-person inflatable tent called Fresh and Black. Here we have a YouTube video, a little diagram, which was made and gives you useful information about the famous tent. Here you have the difference between traditional poles and inflatable ones, along with the estimated setup time. If there are 3 of you, or if you are used to it, it will take a little less time, and so on. So that can be interesting. It's always a nice added value to have this kind of integration within the content. Once again, you have the formatting here with tips and little interesting details. A first photo of the tent as a product shot on a white background. A great photo that was obviously generated with artificial intelligence. A photo of the inside of the tent, which was also generated with artificial intelligence. Here, we're looking at formatting, interesting formatting. And the last photo, which was also generated with artificial intelligence, namely the people featured in the photos. Generally, in the prompt we put into Wisewand, we try not to show the faces of the people involved, or at least to avoid it. That's why it kind of feels like we're dealing with serial killers here. But of course, you're free to switch to edit mode if you don't like the photo and remove it from your content.